Make these piece of candy and then take a photo and post it. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Eh. Yeah, you're pale as fuck. Hold on, I got... Yeah, wrong minute. There you go. Alright. It sees you, trust me. You're making funny faces. And I appreciate. Shh. It's okay. Dude. Let's hear trans ladies talking nerdy right now. Let's see here. I need the down arrow twice. I need link. I need the link symbol. And then I need to go back to down arrows twice. There we go. Tweet. Okay. Tweeted that. Now I gotta go to my computer and tweet the link. So you can't say the word link in your post or it will, it won't work, so. Trans ladies. That's not my cross stitch. It was a gift to me. No, stop it. Yep. It's in trans pride colors. Meow. I gotta open up your stream because I gotta. Oh no, let's not open 5 million tabs, please. Twitch. Corner. I've had a hell of a week. That's the answer. But I'm having relief finally, so that's nice. Having relief is very nice. Relief. And release probably, but like, you know, to a lesser degree. Oh, I can smoke my weeds now. I just got back from the dispensary. We were almost late because of it. Now we were just 10 minutes late because we were just gabbering. See, ain't winning no curdles. I got a big muscle. 14 months? We've been friends for 14 months? A little longer than that, actually. Yeah, she just... Can you believe that shit? Hey, thanks for the follow! I gotta crank the volume so you're kind of quiet. No. No Soldier Boy. I don't think Soldier Boy knows who Soldier Boy is. He made like a video game console, which was just like a fucking ROM thing, which is like great, but like we have like a million of these. It was just a money cash grab thing. He's like a huckster, but in like rapper form. I'm doing alright, Carly. How are you? Oh, is someone anti-weed? Do I have to... Yeah, because they see money. Ching, 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 ching. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Money! Look, this channel, I'm not speaking... Look, I won't speak for Jocelyn, but this end of the stream is pro-choice, pro-regulation, or, pro-legalization, and also... There was one other pro... Oh, pro-ho. Yeah, we're totally pro-sex work. I have been saved. My life has been saved by more sex workers than they have ever been saved by a police officer. I mean, literally, I have had. You don't understand how often I came to death, close to death. Apparently, it's only in reflection. I'm like, wow, I think I was about to die at that moment. What the fuck? Like your stream looks like slicker than mine, so like nothing wrong with that. Good money well spent as long as you're happy with it. Alright, that's not bad. Were you So, first up is my Couch Tomatoes stream, because it's the thing that more people see than anything else on my channel. It's my most popular thing. So, I have a friend who's making a custom layout, which I got like a theater seats, and then like I've got a bunch of not standard movie icons. Like people like you wouldn't expect to be in the seats, like the twin sitters and people like that. Goofy shit that no one should ever idolize, but I do. Barbarian Brothers. I love the Barbarian Brothers. They're like two of my favorites. They're like my favorite twins. My favorite famous twins. It's Peter and David Paul. One of them died last year, at the end of last year, which is sad. But they acted in the movies. They also did the theme songs. These really bad raps. They're hilarious to listen to. Not because they're bad, but just hilarious because like they're like doing something. They're rapping at the weirdest shit, like washing the dishes and shit. Like it's like what the fuck. But they did their own wardrobe. And like they did a bunch of other things that they got the control of in all the movies. So like they had like, well, I mean they did all the weird wardrobe. I mean they have the weirdest fashion, not weird, the most unique fashion sense I've ever seen on a human being. They happen to be bodybuilders. I just love them so much. They're so good. But yeah, I have a friend making a thing. Then I plan to make art and tea after that, and then I'll be doing trains nerdy. The only being this one's third because we don't do this all the time. Sometimes we do video games on Thursday, so it's the least important thing. I think at most I've had like 5 or 6 viewers on a Thursday. It's just that's the way it goes. We get more viewers when we do just chatting. To be fair. Which color do I have on? Shit. Is that the yellow one? It's the yellow one. Okay, good. I usually try. I've got a bunch of them over here. I've got like, I specifically to put on my headband, but I usually coordinate them with my shirt. So. La 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 la. I don't give a fuck. I didn't even check the THC right now. That shit. They're infused with oil and shit though. 46%. The average is like 21. Like here, my average, my keep my pain away average everyday weed is, woo, 28%. I'm fucking spoiled. Normally it's like less. On average between 21 and 24. Sometimes as low as 18. I don't really care. Most of the time I'm just trying to get rid of the pain in my back. So these are the times I smoke. I get these specifically to have fun with my friends. A lovely friend who I love dearly. Is that something that we try? I know. I don't know. I don't know if it's against your moral. Oh, all right. It's just you do get some, not as much as people think, but you do get some sort of contact high, just a little bit. I'm sure. It's still a slight increase in mood. Oh, be my best friend. Oh my God, this bud tender at the dispensary in California. She was so pretty. But I don't hit on people when they're working because they're forced to be nice. So it's like the thing. But I had such a crush on her. I literally found out when she came in. I just came in only to get my bud from her because she was patient with me because I could never remember things. Like, I don't ask me what sativa and indica is. I never remember. I get them all mixed up. Like, whatever makes me talky, give me that one. But she'd explain all the like different flavors, all different like processes. She was like very nice. I had a big crush on her. She was like very, very cute, very emo. God damn it. Dude, it never went away. I've always been a goth girl at heart, so. The thing that's making me cough is the keef. Case your tears. When I normally smoke, I have like a slight cough. Whenever I put keef on the bowl, I get this kind of cough. It's like I know the difference between my keef cough and the regular cough. This one's a little more violent. I've been smoking for a couple of years now, yeah. Message request. Fucking bullshit. Excuse me. Yet, being confident in your own body is totally attainable, and I know you, of all people, can do it. No, I know you can do it. It might take. Look, it takes time. But my friend, you are worth loving. Who gives a fuck? Fuck them. No, you don't literally fuck them. Fuck their opinion. I mean, literally fuck them if that's your thing. I'm not kind of slut shaming. I'm just saying, like. Oh, I'm not here to judge you, girl. I'm just saying, you're totally worth all the love and adoration. You're a wonderful human being. And it's not just weed talking, though it helps. No, when I get really high, I just get real lovey-dovey. I'll just tell my friend, I'm so thankful I share existence with you. Oh, I love my heevils. Y'all keep me afloat. You kidding me? Oh! Bugbear. Your name's Bugbear. Beetlejuice. It's Beetlejuice, but different. Yeah! That's great. Is this a streaming game? Is this something I can watch? Absolutely. I would love to watch you play Bugbear. Uh, uh. Oh, it's great. I do declare. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I was thinking, part of the reason I coughed, I thought like it'd be really funny to make an extremely Canadian dwarf. He just says all the time. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. That just hurts me psychically. Psychically, I took psychic damage just now. Peak Transalter. That's great. I hate you. Nobody knows what a fucking plot hole is. None of you motherfuckers know what a plot hole is. I doubt anybody in the fucking chat. I doubt anybody in either chat. I doubt most people in almost any chat in Twitch couldn't give me a fucking a proper description of a plot hole. What a plot hole is. Much less give me a fucking movie in which a plot hole actually appears. They're so rare, actually rare. They do happen. They happen sometimes in big movies. No, Jurassic Park is not one of them. It's very commonly misthought as it. That's just it's not a plot hole so much as hold on, a misunderstanding of the geography of the T-Rex pen. That's all. So there's a part where the T-Rex flips over the truck, and it comes from one side and pushes them into a pit, and people seem to think that the pit is next to the goat, which is in the T-Rex pen, but it's not. It's on the other side. The other side is the Patasaurus, Brachiosaurus, whatever it was. I can't remember the long neck enclosure, which is why there was such a high drop. But it's because it's an often cited mistake. So, you know. No, okay, hold on. No, if someone thinks I want, what is the plot hole? I'm curious. If I'm not here to judge anybody, but my point is, Hold on. His name isn't Doc. His name... Doc is his nickname. He's no longer... He's not... Okay, no, he's the weird guy just walking around town. Every town has one of those guys. You see him everywhere. That's who he was to that town, basically. And Marty was just a cool guy who fucking probably bought pot off him once. I mean, like, that's the reality of it. How does he know? He probably fucking shares weed with the old guy and likes fucking stories. That's why I'd hang out with Doc Brown. No, you kidding me? How many people... Have you ever just ran into somebody who knows you but you don't know them? Don't fucking tell me. No, human memory is fallible. It's not even admissible in court. Okay? I can totally believe 30 years later they just didn't... It just happened so slowly. And because they see this baby and it so gradually becomes that, they don't even think about it. They don't even think about it. It's probably never occurred to them. Time travel. Ooh, do time. That's silly. That's not real. I mean, that's from their perspective, obviously. I'm saying. No, I understand. A lot of things that people also think are plot holes are just continuity errors, which is not the same thing. It's just an error in the filmmaking. And then you're saying George Lucas was inspired by Darth Vader. Yeah. Well, I think it's like, those fuckers stole my idea. Who the fucking Darth Vader was my fucking character. I thought about that, and, I can see that. But, like, yeah, no. It's never mentioned, which is interesting, but it's not important to the story, too. That's why, it's just one of those things I wish there was a book version so they explain this shit to me. But no, I mean, like, that's a lot of things. A lot of people think, like, oh, it was, like, the shrimp cocktail in Ocean's 11 changes positions and hands and number of shrimps in every shot. That's not a plot hole. That's just continuity error. It's not even, the thing is, people complain about that thing, but that's not even supposed to be scene footage. That's in the full screen footage, which is a version of the film, which is actually unmatted. So once it's got the 2:3, 2.35 to 1 aspect ratio, actually might be 1.85 to 1. I don't remember. Whatever. But once you get the bars on it, you don't see the cocktail and nobody gives a shit. It's kind of interesting, is all I'm saying. Yeah? What makes you think there's a single plot hole in Blade Runner? Why am I your friend? I don't understand. How do you think... How? Your truth? Oh my god. You're making identity politics out of this? Really? Oh boy. My truth being denied. My truth is being denied. I love Blade Runner. I love both Blade Runners. I love them a lot. I've seen Blade Runner several times now. Like 6 or 7 times. Love Blade Runner. It has so much to say about humanity in such a short movie. What? Yeah, I mean... Oh, actually, you are not in the minority. There's actually a large percentage of people who don't like, who think it's boring. Be honest. Fair. One of my friends is his favorite. Hey, this is time to keep your fucking shitty opinions to yourself. Oh. Forrest Gump. It's a okay movie, yeah. It's pretty good. A little ableist, a little sexist. In hindsight. In hindsight, it also took place in an era, but I'm just saying, it's just one of those things like, yeah, I don't know. It's alright. Oh, it's great. I've only seen 7 movies. Crack me up, girl. I haven't seen Animatrix yet, actually. I really want them to make You know how they have like these Disney Visions or just Star Wars Visions or the Marvel What If. I want that, but for Matrix, Animatrix series. Netflix, get on that shit. Compete, motherfucker. It's the last flight of the Cyrus. I think that's one of them, right? I don't remember. I haven't seen them all. I've seen that one, and I've seen one other one. I'm not entirely. It's like but I don't remember the title of it. Like I'm sitting here thinking about it. Last Flight of the Cyrus is the one that just sticks in my name. That title's very unique and just sticks and stuck in my brain. It's been there forever. So. Terminator 3. Yeah, yeah. It's probably intentional. Yeah, yeah. It's trying to convince you. It's pretty funny. Oh, God. Hubris. Me too. Me too. Very excited. I think when's it coming out? Do we know? Okay, so like I think in November I'll probably do a review, a rewatch of the movies, and finally see Animatrix. You know what we should do? Do you have them all? We should. Do you have a way to watch them while you're streaming without putting the sound through the stream? Because it'd be really cool if we could do a live commentary of it. If it's no big deal, it's no big deal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'd have to get virtual audio cable, and then you'd have to do like some. You'd have to do like make a new cable, and then like add a bunch of sources, including line 2. And line 2's Discord sound, and like yeah, you have to do a lot of hoops to make that work. Yeah, I understand entirely. I understand entirely. In fact, I was thinking. I mean, I can just stream it to you, and you can just sit there, and I can, cause I'd have to do my own virtual cable management dance, but usually it's on whatever streaming service already. But I don't usually have guests. That's the thing. I think it'd be really cool to be able to do a commentary of that since we're both nerdy, both love those movies, and also, frankly, we're trans. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be shocked by what you say. I finally got the email with the stream keys. Uh, I finally got the email about the stream keys being reset. I already did. They already did it while I was sleeping. They just clicked the button. It wouldn't do anything with you in the middle of the stream. Yeah, you already have access. You're already streaming. I don't think it would do anything, honestly. It might, but I think you're already streaming at the time, at that moment. Someone has to, I think, manually kick you off the channel, which you can do, I think, in the back end when someone's streaming on your channel. But I'm not sure. Yeah, you can. That's what the stream key's for. It's so you can have a group of people on one channel. So you can make a third channel, and we could stream on it, basically, if you wanted, as example. You know. Not gonna do that, because it seems like a waste of energy, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Oh, the other one that's often labeled as a plot hole is Lord of the Rings with the Eagles, but that's not a plot hole. They literally explain it in, like, the next. I mean, like, they fucking show you he talks to the thing talks to the Eagles, and the Eagles save him. It's real. He talks to the butterfly gets the Eagles. Like, what? It's right there in the fucking movie. What do you want me to do about it? You can't hear Jocelyn. Oh, what the fuck?
You can't hear me?
Oh, I figured it out. God, why the fuck was that? For the first hour you were muted. Oh my god. For 40 minutes.
Well, that's okay.
Actually, it's only been 30 minutes. Oh, here's a plot hole for you. From the best film ever made, Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Andy Dufresne goes through that hole. How does he attach the poster to the hole from inside the hole?
I like it.
That's a real fucking plot hole.
Is it all the way attached, or is it can he tack it up and then slide it?
It's completely attached to the wall. That's because someone goes through it, and that's how they find out.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but so this guy's theory about why the Eagles don't do it, aside from them being literal nobility and, like, you don't carry commoners, like, that's just not how it's done. He's like, can you imagine just for a second that, like, the king of the Eagles is carrying Frodo, and halfway to Mordor, he gets tempted by that ring, and he just tosses Frodo off, plummets him 5 miles to the ground. He then gets the ring and rules over all of Middle-earth from on high. Like, I don't know, it's just like, that is such a great, like, alternate reality Lord of the Rings. Like, I am 100% there for that.
Oh, and people are like, oh, the Mac-compatible aliens in Independence Day, not a plot hole. These... It is weird. It tells you the entire movie he's a badass hacker. He hacks in government satellites. He fucking figures out a secret code. He's fucking smart as fuck. Yes. Trust me, he did what he did, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ.
Listen, that's assuming that aliens even use a binary system for their computers. So.
That's true. But I'm saying,
but
like,
at the same time, you know, like, it's fine. I get it.
Introducing binary code in something that isn't binary might fuck it up in general. We don't know.
That's true.
Oh shit! Cyber 6 with a thank you for the tip, buddy.
Cyber 6.
Really appreciate you. Thank you.
I do too, but they're not allowed to tip on my stream. So
why not? Oh yeah, because you don't have affiliate. God damn it! You need affiliate. It's not fair.
Listen, no, it's totally fair. I have not drawn people in for an entire month yet. Once I get, like, an entire month of people being like, oh yeah, she's actually interesting. Then I'm sold. But until then, no.
See, I'm looking at the top 50 plot holes. The Star Wars, the fact that the gunners don't fire at the escape pod with the droids in it because there's no life signs on it. That's not a fucking plot hole. This is a waste of time to shoot it.
They fire on literally everything else, in all fairness.
But not really.
literally everything.
But like, and they're like things like Lizard's rubbish plan and the Amazing Spider-Man. Like, a bad plan is in the plot hole. That's just a bad plan. Why doesn't E.T. just fly after his spaceship? Because he was weak. He had to recuperate and wait for him to come back. That's not a plot hole.
It's been so long since I've seen E.T.
It's just things like that. Like, these are not. This is angering me. The thing is, people don't understand what a fucking plot hole is. There are exactly 0 plot holes in fucking. There's like, I think there's like actually 1 plot hole in Rise of the Skywalkers. All right, I don't need unnecessary Star Wars hate here. I actually like that movie.
What's the 1 plot hole?
I don't fucking remember. Something about like the jump. Something about like. Rise Scott was that the 3rd one, right? Because something like they had the jump technology in the 2nd movie, but not.
Yeah.
And there's like a anyway. I don't remember. I saw the movie once, all right? And at the time, I questioned it. Now, here's the other thing about a plot hole. It only matters if you didn't have to like look up a Wikipedia about how science works, or you didn't have to go frame by frame. If it's like a single frame of something, that's a filmmaking mistake, right? Like, so if you have to go frame by frame to see the issue, things like these there's real nitpicky things like that just drive me nuts.
There's been only 1 plot.
Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to be like aggressive at you. I was just saying, like, I just don't want necessary Star Wars hate here. Yeah, I actually like the Star Wars movies, all of them. I think they're all fun. I don't hate a single one of them. But well, I'm doing I'm doing serviceable. Hope you're doing well, actually. Like I said, I didn't mean to like snap per se. I'm just saying, like, let's like play nice.
The only plot hole is in Robin Hood Men in Tights, because Robin Hood knows his script forward and back to the point that he knows that there should not have been a break in the script where he loses the arrow competition, and he asks for the script. So like right there, like the script shows that he's not supposed to lose it. That's a plot hole. He shouldn't have done that. Literally
not really, because they filmed scenes out of order.
But it's not in the plot.
So what if that's the first scene they filmed? Even though you're seeing it later in the movie.
He's like, wait a minute, I don't lose here. That's
yeah, because they had a vague memory. So, and now it's his first day on the job, and they didn't fuck up the rest of the shoot.
You know what movie I did not watch this summer that I should have rewatched?
What?
Wet Hot American Summer.
Good fucking movie. It's a great spoof.
It's so good.
It's an on point, beat for beat, like perfect spoof of the summer camp films from the 80s. Like it's like 10 years too late to be relevant. I mean, it doesn't give a shit. Paul Rudd's playing a fucking like 14-year-old or 16-year-old or something like that.
Yes.
And he's 35. And then they did a sequel series and he's like 45.
Yeah, they did a sequel and they did a series. Like,
and I think the sequel was like, one of them has like something that takes place earlier, and it's just Paul Rudd playing with Paul Rudd. It's the same.
Yeah, because
like,
at the end of the movie, one shows them. I think the second movie is them when they meet up 10 years later, and then there's one. And then the TV show is the prequel, which is like the first week at camp instead of like the last week.
Right. I need to see. I need to rewatch Red Hot because I haven't seen it in a long time. The last time I watched it, my ex didn't think it was funny.
Oh, I thought. Listen, just the can, the
talking
can, kills me every time.
Poe knowing how to cyberspace skip was the main plot hole. But hold on, Poe went to the fucking academy, to the flight academy. That's how they got him out. Didn't he? Am I wrong? Didn't Poe say he went to the flight academy? Why would you assume he doesn't know how to do a hyperspace skip? I'm just curious.
I don't think they teach you that at the academy.
How do you know? Have you been to the academy? Did you get all the way through the curriculum?
It's in Disney World.
Are you an admiral? Are you an admiral in fucking Imperial Fleet? Are you working for the Nazis? Are you a Nazi collaborator? Are you a fascist boots? I mean, we can go, but no, I don't know. I personally don't see that as a plot hole. But I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever it is.
It's just Poe being a Mary Sue. Like,
Oh,
let's find.
come the fuck on! Don't even. Oh my god, I will lose my shit, brah. Bro, I will lose my shit at you.
I am the world's goodest natured troll.
Goodest. You're like pure goblin energy.
Only with you, and I do apologize.
No,
I
I
leave
love
you
it.
alone
No,
for
I
that.
love you exactly as you are. You don't have to change a damn thing about you. I want to play in a role-playing game. This reminds me saying you have goblin energy. My concept for the character is every level, you just add more goblins. I'm an entire group of goblins.
I love that.
Every level,
love
one
that
level
idea.
equivalent is 3 goblins. So every time I level up, just add 3 goblins to the group. I'll make characters for all of them, and everyone have their own personality and nicknames, and when I get hurt, they die. I mean, like, come on, that'd be great.
So sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Hey, Michelle, how's it going? Doing alright.
I saw a really great idea for a character on, I think it was Instagram, and essentially it was just like, I want to play a paladin that is so narcissistic that he is his own god.
So he's a cult leader paladin?
Yeah, and he believes in himself so much that he elevates himself to godhood.
You know what's funny is I have done so much research into running cults because I just got like one of those like hyper focuses where I got obsessed. No, it's a lot of creepy stuff. It's like, no, I mean like reading otherwise like weird ass manifestos, watch documentaries about weird cults, and just because I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to figure out how people get lost in that, and I you know, it's just bad place.
I think it's easier than you realize.
It is. I mean, that's the way I've come. It is easier. That's the thing. It's just, and I don't understand why it's so easy. My brain just maybe I'm not predisposed, I guess, but to get wrapped in those kind of things. But like early 2000s, I was definitely wrapped up in 9/11 conspiracy theories, thinking that it's possible, man. It's possible. It's not. It's a tragic event, but you know what I mean. Like I almost went down the wrong path for a while there, but I'm good. We're all good. Everything's good here, man.
Nice.
Doing
like
good.
that.
You're feeling a little under the weather because we got the second COVID vaccine yesterday. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, but you got it.
My second COVID vaccine gave me got body aches for I just was miserable it made me really tired for one day, and the next day I was fine. I was like, okay. I had the flu for a day. I'll take it.
Punched me hard.
Yeah, I mean, my friend was down for a week. Actually got sick. Probably had a bug right before they got it, so it's just like they just had they got a hold on top of everything.
Yeah, my
Happens.
therapist actually, she has the vaccine and she caught COVID, from a patient that she saw after me, she told my wife because she also sees her on Monday that they had to reschedule because she had COVID, and
She was
I
like,
saw
what?
her Thursday, and she has no appointments on Friday. So, sometime on Thursday, after Thursday, she got it. And I was like, oh, that's scary.
Hope she's okay.
She's okay. I hope she's okay as well. I don't really want to break in another therapist.
Because
Also,
COVID,
her
with
name
the
is Karen, and I just love being able to be like, damn it, Karen.
because even with the vaccine, it's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
You have
Breakthroughs happen.
way better chance of surviving, but still scary. Still scary,
You'd be your best Joe Rogan talking about
I'm actually
COVID.
open for getting the booster shot in I think December. So I think it's when I
Oh
finally.
yeah, you would be, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You're one of them high risk.
I got Pfizer.
Yeah, that's what I got you.
Except conversations. It's not. It doesn't matter if it's possible. It's a movie. Art has no obligation to depict realism, heroic events. So that whole series is about. Also can't happen. Laser swords, the way they have them, force lightning from your fingertips, jumping 5 stories, running really fast, tricking people's minds by a wave of a hand. I mean, I don't.
Pretty sure the Martian Manhunter
Pretty much
can do all
the
of
entire movement system of vehicles in that universe doesn't exist. Ion drives and fucking.
We have an ion drive, thank you very much. Don't know if it works, but we have it.
Well, it's not like that though. I said it doesn't exist
No.
like that. I mean, specifically in the way it
I
depicts
like
it.
to believe
I
that
just don't.
it does.
I
'Cause
get
this
why.
happened-
I get why people like get tripped up on these things, but I never get tripped on that stuff just because it doesn't make me a better watcher. It just makes me a different watcher. Just because it's like I go, that doesn't make sense. It's not my art. Like
That's what I.
you could say
that's
that about
what I
every car
do.
that explodes and someone shoots it with a gun. Like that doesn't happen.
I do that for like big stuff. Like you have like you know, the Mac computer be able to interface with an alien machine. Whatever. I don't care about that. But like
It's not real.
if one of the characters does something just a little dumb, I'm like, that's so unrealistic. Why?
That's
And
because,
then
but
that throws me for a loop.
the problem is you have to then tell yourself that's a different person who doesn't think in the same way I do. That's why that happened.
No, but even like
No, because I had the same, like Innkeepers, the movie
I'm
Innkeepers. The
Yeah.
end of the movie Innkeepers upset me. The end of the movie Eden Lake upset me because what the characters did. But at the end of the day, they're not me. They're a different person. You understand? Everyone would have a different reaction. So you have to understand every character would too.
Yeah, it's not even that. It'd be like a.
My joint went out because you made me angry.
I'm sorry. It'd be like okay, like imagine like instead of like all of the scientists wearing white lab coats in a movie, it'd be like all of a sudden they're all wearing blue lab coats
I don't
for
care.
absolutely no reason.
Bro.
Like, that kind of thing. I'd be like, I've veered
Oh,
off.
then you shouldn't see the
buy
movie Dead
everything
Ringers
else.
because the doctors wear blood red smocks. Okay.
No, that's different. But is that the aesthetic for the entire movie?
It's like one scene where you see them.
Yeah, and I'd be
And
like,
it's not a future
well, that
movie. It's
doesn't make
set
sense.
in 1996. It's just blood red spot, like in blood from head to toe, blood red, and it doesn't matter why, because it's not real.
Oh, but
It
I
doesn't
know, but
exist.
I'm just saying the stuff that it really got immersion.
The
Just
thing,
little
it's
stuff.
one of the few things like, okay, fuck Max Landis, but one of the best things he ever said was when he was sitting when he was dead watching a movie and he complained about one of the things that happened in the movie because werewolves couldn't do that or whatever, and his dad says, okay, how do you kill a vampire? John Landis goes, how do you kill a vampire? And he goes, he lists all the things, he's like, no, the answer is it doesn't fucking matter because vampires don't exist! It's not real! You're making fiction. It's fiction. It owes you nothing. Drop your
It owes me
expectations.
everything.
See, I enjoy movies a lot more once I learned how to drop my expectations, which some movies is hard to do.
See, I feel like every movie needs to have expectations.
I mean,
I know
I'm a
that you
human. I
disagree
fuck
with me
up
on that.
and sometimes build up expectations for something. I'm just, without trying. I'm not perfect, but I'm saying I try so hard to just push my expectations. And when I have an opinion about a movie, I try to analyze it from a different perspective, because like, it's not about me. I mean, yes, I have my opinion, but like, I don't know, like, Darkman can survive an explosion because it's Darkman. It doesn't fucking matter if it doesn't make any sense. No one
Oh,
can
yeah,
survive that
that's
explosion.
fine.
Things
That's
like
just
that.
his ability.
But I mean, like, he's just a human character. He's just a human in the movie. He's nothing special. He's just a scientist. That's all. My point is just like nothing special. I mean, as in, he's not like a superhero. He's just a hero. But like, it doesn't matter. The movie can do whatever it wants. There's a fucking invisible suit in the Invisible Man, and there's a fucking serum in fucking Hollow Man, and there's like none of these things exist. It's not real. Who cares?
That's fair.
I don't. I mean, I understand why people have objections to these things. I just don't get it, man. Whatever. It's art though. Art is subjective.
I always find it funny that like, what's his face doesn't get his mask until the third movie. Like,
Who?
Friday the 13th. It's Jason.
Oh, that's because the mask wasn't part of the character before.
I know. I find it funny because it is such a part of it, and also the fact that he's not even the villain of the first movie and stuff like that.
Literally
like,
after that movie,
weird.
there are like spoofs that spoof the movie that use the mask. It's like literally it became instantly iconic with the character.
It did.
It could have been that he got a different mask every movie, but it became so iconic they rolled with it. That's a response to the fans like love of it,
Yeah. I also really I found this out this year, and I'm sure every horror fan already knows.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy that Jason Voorhees has a Captain Kirk mask in the original movie. Like
That
that's
is the
so
wrong
funny to me.
movie. That's
Whatever.
Halloween.
You all know what I'm talking about.
Halloween.
It's the
It's
same
Michael
person.
Myers. It's Halloween.
Same person.
No, it's not actually.
Same person.
Nope.
Michael Myers, isn't he the guy who plays Fat Bastard in Austin Powers?
Yes, but different Michael Myers. Yes. Okay. So you're right about tone of the movie. If the movie is set in the real world, nothing happens, and out of the blue, fucking Thor shows up and beats some guy to death with a hammer. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? That came out of the blue. That's.
I'm not even talking about stuff.
But
like,
that would be like
small, minor stuff that.
But I'm saying I can see how that can be like, well, this is incongruous with the rest of the movie. But I don't think him doing this heroic event of the jump skipping, all right. I think the movie's full of heroic events. I just personally don't have a problem with that. That doesn't mean that your opinion's wrong. Let me just be clear about that. Once again, talk about art. We could have literally different standards and different opinions on it, and that's perfectly okay. We were simply having a conversation. The one with the terrible opinion here is Jocelyn, so.
But if you guys want the best opinion I ever have, it's that you should never watch The Killing of a Sacred Deer. It's
Will
a
you
terrible
stop
movie.
it?
Like 10 out of 10.
Have you watched The Lobster
avoid
yet?
it with your entire.
I want you to watch The
You're
Lobster.
Not gonna walk away.
I need you
You're
to
not
watch
gonna
The
walk away
Lobster.
happy.
I need you to watch that Lobster and Dogtooth, and you need to come back to me. You tell me The Killing Sacred Deer is really the worst movie.
I would be like, okay, you guys, update. The Lobster's actually the worst
Actually, I'm
movie.
pretty sure you're gonna think Dogtooth is. A lot of people don't like that one.
That is fine.
They're art films.
That's
They're-
the only like opinion
They're
of mine that you need
they're
to know
deeply
about
the thing is they're all deeply layered art films.
that. You're a big fan. Oh man, you guys, I'm being lost.
See, yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Art's subjective, right? So
No,
your
no,
worst
it's
movie.
not.
Most
I'm
people,
right, and you all are wrong.
most people
Simple as
will be like, "That's the worst movie I've ever seen," and I hear them say it, and like, "That's hardly the worst thing I've ever seen." Maybe you should probably actually see it. And most of the time, they're talking about a movie that's 6 out of 10. Like average blockbuster is 6 out of 10.
No, this is not average. This is far below average.
Oh, I almost bet you, I'll mark Killing Sacred Deer 8 out of 10, like I did Lobster.
Listen,
And Dogtooth is a 9 out of 10. I mean, Lobster is like a layered like deconstruction of like political class
who wants the layers
structures
in
and
the
stuff.
movie? I just want to see
I mean,
Yoda
like,
hit
it's
somebody
like-
with a lightsaber.
I literally couldn't understand what I was watching till someone explained it to me, and then once someone explained the basic premise to me, it unlocked like I literally was like a key. They unlocked my mind, and I was able to start picking things up then. But that's the thing is like that's what I love about art, is that's how deep some things can be, and someone calls it trash, and the other person calls it a masterpiece, and neither person is wrong. That's why I love movies, because it's the distillation. My favorite part about movies, that's why I love movies. One, it's fucking magic. It's stage magic with photography and music and stage performance. It's all of these different arts combined into one thing, right? It's people performing music. It's people performing acting. It's people performing photography. It's people performing special effects. It's people all down the road, right? And it's all in one place. It's all in one distilled image, directed by one person whose job is just to have a vision and a direction of the movie. That's it. You know, and so I say stage magic because like you watch something that gets beheaded in a movie, and you're like, you say, "Whoa, that's cool," or "That's gross," but like you know it's not real, but it fools you for just a second. Like a stage magician fools you for just a second before you really think about magic. Most magic tricks you just think about it, you're like, okay, I see how that can be done, right? And really go into it, you're like, fuck, I can't wrap my head around it. I still can't figure out Penn and Teller's bullet catch, which is like incredible. Like I know it's a trick, I just don't know. I don't know where it's happening. There's a swap happening somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, so I like stage magic. A good stage magician will fool you for a second. And you're like, oh, and it's the one you enjoy. You're like, oh, I like that. It was a good trick. Because, like, you were fooled for a brief second. Just the briefest. That's enough to trigger the happy endorphin. And you're like, oh, that's so good. That's so fucking cool. That's wild. It's amazing. Movies are like that. For me, movies are like, I see a movie and like it can fucking move. It can produce emotion to me, so powerful and so deep in my soul that can change me as a person in a single instant. Can change how I see myself as a person. Can change how I view the world, interact with other people. It's such a powerful medium because it's the distillation of all these other arts. It's poetry. It's visual poetry. I fucking love movies. Like, I truly, deeply, love movies. I want Eternal Life so I can watch all of the movies. It's great, not dying and all that shit. But no. I just want to watch all the movies ever. All of them. From now until forever. Every last one of them. I want to see all of them. I will not be fulfilled in this life until I've seen every movie, which is not possible, so I'm going to die unfulfilled. Be great.
What's your percentage at, do you think? If you had to, like, guess it.
Oh, what percentage of what?
Out of all of the movies ever made ever throughout all of time,
1% probably.
Watched? What?
1%.
1%?
Every year are thousands and thousands of movies. In the 80s, every year were like 5,000 movies coming out every year in the 80s because there was a video market which was booming. I mean, booming. There was television. True. There's pay TVs coming out. The fucking movies, grindhouse theaters. There was never a time in history that movies were made at such an abundance as the 80s and the 70s. That period, those 20 years, are a golden era that will never be touched because it never could be. There just never could be. Without those eras existing, you wouldn't have gotten things like Jean Rollin or what's his fucking name? Jess Franco or fucking. You wouldn't have gotten the brilliance of Klaus Kinski. Kinski would have done like 5 movies, and he'd be like a footnote. But the fact that there's like a bazillion movies, he gained a little bit of like box office buzz on his name for being those weird these kind of movies having for next, and then just blew up. And the guy's in like 300 movies or some shit. It's crazy. Like, there will never be a time like the 80s. We're not like. We're having a boom for the last 10 years or so because of streaming services, but it's a fucking drop in the bucket compared to 1971 to 1989. In the 90s, Giuliani cleans up 42nd Street and Times Square and ruins everything. Kills an entire industry. The grindhouse dies, all the theaters go away.
Well, probably should have been, doing something about that.
Exactly, Michelle. She says, I just love being transported to other worlds of movies. Exactly. And when you have like really strong empathy like I have, and like I feel emotions, like I have like emotional dysregulation, but like where everyone else is, most people with ADHD or autism have like a mild autism has this level. I have also brain damage, so it's like way the fuck up here. So I'm like real emotions, like a good emotion will send me straight to the bottom. A bad emotion will send me straight to the bottom, like that. A good emotion, I'm right like to the fucking moon, and there's no in between really. It's a fucking wild ass ride sometimes.
Do you plan on watching like home movies as well? Is that included in your watch every movie ever?
Sorry.
It's fine.
Sis, I watched Blood Lake. Have you ever heard Blood Lake?
I've known you for a year, so I'm sure I have.
It's shot on. It's one of the first, one of the earliest shot on a camcorder movies. Not like shot. You know what I mean? A lot of times a lot of those shot on videos were shot on like a studio style camera, or maybe a new style, like a higher quality camera, like so this is like the first one that's done by like a commercial grade. Buy it from the fucking Costco or whatever. Sears probably at the time. Sears Roebuck Company. And these people decided to make a horror movie on their vacation. So like 2/3 of a third, probably like half the movie is their vacation footage. And then they decide to I've seen some fucking home movies, man. I've seen some home movies. I think I need to see Boss Level, if I'm not mistaken. So like emotional, yes, that's one thing. Like I get emotional very easily. I cry all the time. I also upped my estrogen today for the first time. So
Hey,
4
congratulations.
milligrams. Doing this for a couple weeks, and then do blood pressure, blood check, and then they're gonna up it again to 6. A couple weeks.
You know,
Do a
my
blood
doctor's
check.
like, yeah, we're gonna just check your potassium level, make sure you're not about to drop dead. And I'm like, thanks, doc. I appreciate
I'm
you.
great. My testosterone's still too high.
Yeah, I don't know where
I was
mine's
at
but
8.
got a new
I was
doc
at
coming up.
800 before I started transition, and then I went blockers and down to 300 and like 50.
Ooh, nice.
But I mean,
Move
and then
that
taking
along.
more estrogen will help push that down too, because that's how it works.
That's true. That's exciting.
I will not actually. I don't really have any interest in watching any snuff films. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna do the opposite of you, where
God damn it.
I'm
Fucked
only
up.
gonna watch like top like 40 movies. You know, like if it's not like if I haven't seen a commercial for it, I'm probably not gonna watch it. Now that's not 100% true. My wife makes me watch a lot of horror movies that I've never heard of, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, let's go. But yeah, I'm just gonna be your stereotypical American consumer of media.
Michelle, have you
Like
have you started taking like estrogen and testosterone blockers and all that stuff? Oh, I see. I see. Just you're gonna get. You've never. You think you're emotional now? Wait until you get an estrogen.
It's true. You get a little
It's
bit
a
more
fucking roller
emotional.
coaster, boy. Oh, let me tell you. That's just fucking. I mean, that's the same for someone on testosterone. Just different, you know. Just different direction. But no, you get emotional. You cry. Fucking. You'll watch a movie you've seen 100 times, and this time it makes you cry. You're like, why? What am I even crying at? Someone will compliment
It's
you.
all true.
You'll fucking cry. Someone will be nice to you on a day that's just a little rough. You'll fucking cry as hard as you've ever cried. You're gagging. Trust me. Estrogen fucks you up at first. Then you level out, and it's totally worth it. But yes, your empathy window will grow exponentially also.
Or well, everyone's different. It's all good.
No, estrogen actually improves your empathy window.
I've heard honestly that it changes whichever one you take. So if you end up taking testosterone, I hear your empathy and your emotional range goes way up, and vice versa. So
Interesting.
it's all anecdotal. But,
I mean, like, I was a kind and caring person before because I worked hard on myself, right? But, like, after estrogen, Jesus. I love everyone so much. You have no idea.
what is if you had to pick? And this is a weird question, so if you don't have an answer, that's fine. I don't have an answer. If you had to pick one movie to like literally be like the most average movie of all time, what is the most average movie of all time for you?
Well,
I don't know.
let me go to my letterbox. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
So I gotta go to my movies, right? So we go to movies, films, excuse me,
Yeah.
and we search by my highest
I'm talking about
rating.
movies.
So for my highest rating, and then I get to scroll down to page probably 20 to get to the medium range.
Yeah.
3 stars. That's still too high. It's still 3.5 stars. Jesus. I'm way too lenient.
What I say is the world's most average movie out there. A movie that I'm like, yep, that's a movie. I ask these questions and I don't come prepared with my own homework, which is kind of just terrible.
Is it 50? Oh, here we go. I'm at 50. Alright, the most average ass movie.
American Pie.
American Pie. That's a good choice, honestly. It's a pretty just generic ass, comedy.
Just yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let's see here. Let's try to go. Let's go. Where am I at when I go to page 70? I do these. I log all this stuff because I have to try to remember this shit. I have a...
keep it all up here.
Yeah.
And you're still
Okay, I'm
trapped.
going to page 69.
Nice.
Wow, I gave Home Alone 5 out of 10. I think I need to rewatch that. I think it's higher than 5 out of 10. Almost there.
You're already there. You said 5 out of 10. Home Alone.
No, okay, here we go. We're in 6s. 6 out of 10 is what I consider average. Average good, average bad. Average good is 6 out of 10. Average bad is 5 out of 10. Average is a window of 5 and 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just I'm just explaining my own. It's for me. I don't give a fuck what anyone else. That's your own business.
Okay.
Generic movie.
I think American Beauty is probably another very generic movie. Just a straight
Jesus, cut me, huh?
I've never actually seen it. That's just me going.
American Beauty is a very
purely
good
on-
movie. The problem is some of the people in it are a bit problematic. Oh, I went the wrong direction. I'm at 5 stars.
Edward Scissorhand is probably slightly above it, but it's right. It's right around there.
Bro, Edward Scissorhands a really good movie though.
It's okay. It's a pretty average movie.
I think I give that 7 out of 10.
Okay, I mean that's fair. Like
I mean,
you
that's
said,
that's on the
art
edge.
is subjective.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. No, you're wrong, but yes.
Oh, I'm wrong. I'm gonna throw that back at you. I'll be like, remember that one time I said art was subjective, and you were like, no, it's not. I'm like, that's right. I'm gonna download this Twitch pod and just save it.
I put a stream marker when I went off on how much movies are like magic. Like that should be a clip. I should make that a clip on my channel. Cause it's like a good representation of like my brain. Oh, here you go.
Another...
Ghost from 1990. That's a generic ass.
Yep.
Pretty generic.
Movie.
One cool
got
thing
another
is the
one.
possession. That's the only cool thing in that, really. I think, you know. Otherwise, I saw that movie like 50 million times. I wanted to see Zero, so I saw when I stayed with my grandma, me and my cousin got to pick movies, and when she picked it, it was always Ghost. Always.
I'm gonna say The Fast and the Furious, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I realize it launched a movie franchise, but it's just kind
I'll
of.
tell you the first three. First three. I'll help you. First three are generic.
I would say
That fourth one.
number 3.
The fourth one upticks a little bit, and then the fifth one's where it becomes great.
That is what I've heard. I heard that like
Basically-
number 5 kind of reboots the entire like.
And the fucking thing is it's so dense with the stupid mythology. You have to watch the other 4 movies first.
Well, exactly, and I'm fine with that.
They're fun,
But-
you know.
Yeah, exactly. Now, all right, let's well alter it a little bit. What is the most average Marvel movie?
Oh. Of just the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yeah, just the cinematic universe. Because I
Me,
really think it's Iron Man 3. Like, if you had to tell me,
I don't think there's a single one below 7. To be fair,
Ooh, really? Excuse me. What about Thor? The Dark.
it's
Times
one of my
or whatever.
Dark
the
World's
second
one of my favorites. Dude, I gave that a 7, 8 out of 10. It was really good.
Second Thor movie you gave.
Oh, I love it, dude. It's so cool.
We have different things. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, like the first one. That's also a very average movie.
I gave Ant-Man, the lowest one I have is Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 3, which are all 7 out of 10s.
Iron Man 3, what I tell you.
Yeah, but they're 7 out of 10s. It's still better than average. Oh, Iron Man 1's also 7 out of 10. Iron Man 2, 7 out of 10. Homecoming, 7 out of 10. Dark World, 8 out of 10. Doctor Strange, 8 out of 10. Thor, 8 out of 10.
Strange.
Ultron, 8 out of 10 for Ultron, Captain Marvel, the Civil War, Infinity War, Ragnarok, First Avengers, a 9. Guardians 1 and 2 are 9s. Winter Soldier's a 9. And the First Avengers is a 10 because it was that was a thing. Because, like, you understand, we as kids didn't get a chance to see the Avengers. There was Bill Bixby's Hulk, and he had like a Thor and a Daredevil going on. There was a Spider-Man live action, but there was no chance there was ever going to be like a appropriate Avengers
Yes.
movie, right? Oh, there's Captain America too. The two different Captain Americas, 1 and 2, and then also the 90s Captain America. But when they announced that they're going to do an Avengers movie, I was like, please. I didn't, and it's so good. I would say Avengers, the first Avengers, is probably one of the best superhero films ever made. Just because
it is a very good film.
It gives you everything you need to know about all these characters. It's funny. It gets to the point. It's directed by a dickhead, right? Joss Whedon. He's a dickhead. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. It's a shame that dickhead makes such good things. That's all I gotta say. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alleged dickhead, I should say.
So I've recently rewatched the first half of the Avengers, and I find it amazing. Like, you can definitely tell how their style has shifted, but more than that, you can definitely see how much more money they put into every movie nowadays compared to even the original Avengers. Because, like, the original Avengers, you have a lot more, like, empty scenes, and if that was made nowadays, every single scene would just be jam-packed with stuff going on. And it's not the case in the original Avengers, and I found that very interesting.
Yeah. I think it just keeps it simple.
Yeah, but anyways, Iron Man 3. I'm gonna say that's the average MCU film. I know you disagree. But
Very much so. But I don't think there's a single average one. I think they're all above average. But I think I think there's a lot of them that are just above average. Because they're just very, I mean, a few of them, like, I say above average because, like, a few of them are a bit sloppy in the plot area, you know? Like, none of them are perfect. They're most all of them are flawed. I think Avengers, even though I give it 10 out of 10, is a hugely flawed film. But, like, when they got that first hero shot and it went around them, and it was just like...
Yeah, that was good.
I've never popped so hard in a movie theater in my entire life. Like, I was like, yeah! I was that kid, like, just pumping their... I was a kid, as a person, as an adult, but pumping their fists in the air. I can't use both hands, but, you know, like, in the theaters, like, yeah! Yeah! Like, I was such a nerd and never thought that would happen. Nobody knew it was ever going to happen. Like, and that, it was right there, right out of a comic book, right into my fucking eye holes. Like, holy shit, it was in motion.
There's only been a few times that I've seen a movie audience be as happy and as excited as it was when the Hulk grabbed Loki and just spun him around like a little ragdoll. Like, that was like the whole audience.
That gets
was,
referenced
like,
in something.
there for that.
I got referenced in something recently. That moment.
That got referenced in the Loki show.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I watched that, so I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah,
I can't
me too.
remember."
I really liked it.
But yeah. God, Hulk just needs to do that for more people. Just...
Yeah.
Oh, he was a human. Oops.
So like, let's base some stuff on that. What were some times that, like, the audience in the theater just, like, lost their shit during a movie that you were at?
What do you mean by lost their shit? I've been in a lot of theaters where they've been rowdy. I mean, what do you mean? Like, what kind of reaction? Positive, like cheering, like
either way, like where, like, something happened in the movie and it caused, like, the entire crowd to just, like, react.
Oh, bro,
in some just visceral way.
They gave fucking
just, like, kind of what you would expect.
They gave Phantom Menace standing ovations.
Okay, see, so mine was when
I was there in the crowd going, "It's good, but do we have to stand up?" I'm trying to watch credits.
When Yoda whipped out his lightsaber against Dooku in the second movie, like, there was literal cheering coming from the crowd at my movie theater.
See, here's my gripe at the Star Wars movies. They make these characters that are so fucking cool, and they do fucking nothing. Dooku, completely useless in the movies. More expanded in Clone Wars. Phasma, so fucking cool. What the fuck she do? Nothing. Boba Fett, what's he fucking do? Boba Fett does nothing until they finally make a fucking show about him. So I mean, like,
Boba Fett, I hate Boba Fett. That is
Boba
my
Fett,
controversial Star Wars opinion. But Boba Fett is the worst character.
But I mean,
all of the Star
they make
Wars
all these cool characters. Every fucking character in that cantina, every fucking bounty hunter in that lineup, like, just that whole fucking franchise is littered with characters that just deserve more and don't get it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my big gripe. Is they make these some cool characters and do fucking fuck all with it. Like, you got a guy who was a squid face Do something with it.
Okay, so you said that
At least Akbar got to say it's a trap.
I don't know anything about the Twilight series, but like, was everybody like just like cheering? Because I don't know where Carlisle sits in the Twilight like series. Like, I don't know if he's a good person, bad person. I don't even know if it's a werewolf or a vampire or neither. Like, were people just like ecstatic about that? Because I really hope so. Regardless, because I love it when fans just geek out about like what they're watching. The other time for me was at the end of Return of the King. People just like cheered when that one was done. Partly because it was like a triple like fake ending kind of thing, but also I think everyone was like, "This has been a hell of a ride."
I mean, like I've been in a couple of movies where they've good innovations. There there was I don't know. I posted on this on Twitter the other day, or Twitter. Yeah, the other day it was during X-Men 3. Just right as the fucking Juggernaut part where he gets, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch, and that whole moment. That starts happening, bitch. And this drunk guy stands up. He's dressed in a fucking one of those fake, you know, like those suits that are printed on a T-shirt. But yeah. This guy had matching pants. And they had fucking tails off of the shirt.
Yeah.
And he had a fucking bow around his neck. And but he was stomping up and down saying the X-Men are F slurs. The X-Men are F slurs. And his friends are like, everyone's telling him to shut the fuck up because they're trying to watch the movie. And his friends literally tackle him to the ground, each grab a limit and carry him out screaming. He's still screaming the F slur over and over and over again. And they're just like, they look mortified, like, I'm so sorry. We didn't know he was this drunk. Like, oh, it was like, that's probably the craziest shit I've ever seen happen in a theater. I've dumped a soda on a dude who wouldn't shut the fuck up. Because that's one thing, is like, I don't shut up during a movie at home. That's why I don't go to theaters. I have to make sure that movie's worth having to sit there and, like, stim in another way that's uncomfortable to me or something, you know? It's hard to explain, but like yeah.
So Megan and I recently went to go see the newest Candyman movie.
Oh, I really need to see that.
It's really good.
It connects at least thematically. I don't know anything else, but don't spoil anything. It connects at least thematically with it, because like the first one's about gentrification and how they shove people of color into housing projects, try to forget them. It's kind of a form of genocide.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm sure all the subjects are gonna be there too.
So we were there. We were the only people inside the entire theater.
Yeah.
And it was so nice because we could just like we didn't hold back any of our reactions at all. We just like let them out there.
Yeah, see, it's great. I mean, I saw Ghost of Mars like 3 or 4 times in theaters, and there are a few screenings where there's just me and my friend. I'm like,
nice.
Yeah, just talking our ass off the whole time. Good shit.
Exactly.
Love that movie.
That's what's so great about
it. Recently rewatched that movie like last year. Totally holds up. I love it. I had no idea why people hated it. But we're gonna come around then eventually.
I never watched it.
Every single John Carpenter movie ever made, basically, the audiences hated when it came out. And after a few years or more on home video or in the zeitgeist, people came around on it. And eventually people come around and Ghost of Mars and Vampires. They're both great movies.
The Thing? Get that out of here.
And I'm sure I'll come around on The Ward at some point. But The Ward hurt me. It's bad. Wasn't good.
Haven't even heard of that, so.
That was Carpenter's last movie before he decided to retire from filmmaking and focus on making music. And now he did the score for Halloween, so it's kind of the new Halloween Kills.
Ooh, yeah, that one looked really interesting.
I mean, I really liked the 2018 Halloween film. Very much looking for Halloween Kills. I should be able to see it because it's HBO. I think it's free on HBO.
Yeah, if you have HBO,
I don't, but Justin does, and so I just watch it with him. Not a big deal. We've already agreed to watch it, so. But yeah, I will definitely be seeing that. I've been watching these movies with a friend, Rhiannon, and she's gonna go watch it in theaters. I'm so jealous of her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's been really fun. We watched Psycho tonight. That was my
Oh,
third
how
time
was
seeing
that?
it. I love Psycho. It's my third time seeing it. But like, yeah, it's fun talking to her. She's very smart, and it's and funny, and yeah,
Yeah, it must
good
be
friend.
nice. And then you go to me and you're like, holy shit, I have to put on
God,
someone talking
it's
about
like
fucking
fucking, it's like
how bad.
it's like putting my scrotum in a grinder. It's the worst.
I don't even say hello to you. I'm just like, you know what fucking sucks?
Like
Blade Runner.
literally, I'm sitting here fucking watching like fucking GTRP videos, and she doesn't even flag me down. She just sits here in silence for 5 minutes. Can you believe this? Doesn't message me, nothing. Just waits until I notices her. What a
I
bitch.
said hello,
What a bitch.
and then I turned on and off the camera several times.
I was in another
Uh,
tab.
Listen, I'm just gonna really get your attention. I'm just literally, you know what's gonna happen? It's just gonna be,
You play
it's gonna
something
be
loud,
me.
talk.
I
Just
am
get real
gonna-
close to the
I'm
mic like
hopping,
this.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
Blade Runner sucks, and then I'm just gonna be like, boop.
Ah.
Oh, really? The camera turns back on. Okay, good, it did.
Yeah, that's great. No, that's fine. Yeah, Blade Runner sucks. It's your keyword, I guess. Well, Ward Mercedes, you should see the ward. Ignore my dumb opinion. It's probably pretty good. I'm just.
What is the word about? Maybe I have.
It's about a
seen it and I
haunted
just forgot.
psych ward, basically.
Okay,
It's
no,
a
I
generic
don't
premise.
think I've seen that.
It's a generic premise, but it's John Carpenter, so it's like really well shot. And he's good at casting people, but like something about it didn't click with me, right? And so I don't know. I think I gotta give it time. Saw it when it came out. Gonna give it time. Maybe next Halloween. Since I've been thinking about it, like this is the second Halloween that's come around and I thought about it. And if I think about it next year, because I'll forget outside of Halloween, some
100%.
movies,
That.
some movies, not because of horror movies, just some movies I don't think about unless things like because like psych wards are a common thing for horror movies. So what'll happen is someone will invariably recommend a different horror movie that takes us in a psych ward. I'll go, oh, The Ward. I should probably give that a rewatch, and then I'll finally get around to watch it. Maybe in 2016. No, I'm pretty sure it was 2012 that movie came out. 2014, something like that.
I mean, that sounds right.
2009, somewhere around that window. I can't remember dates very well. I'm just not very good at it. Which is why I'll never remember your birthday. This is why I put it in my calendar.
But it's really easy. You just have to remember the 5th of November.
I
The
put it in my
gunfire,
calendar.
treason, and plots.
Pretty sure.
I see no reason. Oh, I lost the poem. Shit.
Oh shit! I don't have. Okay, Jocelyn birthday, 5th, November 5th.
November 5th.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Oh, cool. Perfect. Blue. Oh, I need to remake this. Repeats annually
You
on November 5th.
wished me a happy birthday last year, and you didn't know my birthday then, so you found
It
out
popped
about
up on.
somehow.
It pops up on Twitter when you're on your birthday, and you go to your profile. So I go. My friends. I don't engage in the timeline very
Oh.
often unless I'm on the
Oh,
shitter.
yeah, I never go to people's profiles.
So I most of the time I engage in people. I go to their profile. If I'm talking to your tweet, it's because I went to your profile, and that's why you see me scroll like a bunch of your tweets, reply to a bunch of tweets, like once, maybe twice a day. Depends on how bored I am. You know, it's just like that's how I operate on Twitter. I don't go to the main feed very often because
Yeah,
I follow 3,000 people. It's impossible to find a thread. So I instead, and I already spend too much time on Twitter, so I'm limited myself to checking up on friends and people I care about and people I'm interested in and being friends. Some people I check up on or talk with because I'm trying to be their fucking friend. And sometimes it's hard. You know, sometimes it's like easy, like nothing. Like me and my coven, the people in my coven, like. Yep. We hung out each one at a time, and then it was like instant friends. Like we know each other forever, right? Sometimes you hang out with somebody, like okay, I didn't hate the experience, and you just hang out and hang out and hang out, and then finally you're like, I think I'm friends with this person. I think it's like it takes time, and it takes time because sometimes it's like they're on a different wavelength, and so you just have to get time to tune each other's wavelength in. So it's hard to tell when I'm someone's friend until it becomes obvious, basically.
Your wavelength is up here, and then me and my Blade Runner wavelength
Jesus Christ.
are down here. So
You can't keep bringing that up? Fuck.
it's gonna be a while, is what I'm saying. Well, we'll get there. Another couple years of streaming together, we'll get there. No, but I know exactly what you're saying.
Rewatched The Dead Zone recently and enjoyed it a lot more than 15 years ago. I'd never seen The Dead Zone. I've seen clips from it, and I've seen it like an episode or two of the TV series from the USA back in the day, 90s, late 90s. But no, I've never seen the movie actually. I may have actually seen the movie and forgot, which is very common with my crap brain. And then what happens is I'm like, I've never seen that movie, and I start watching like 10 minutes, and I've seen this movie. You know.
Somebody very nicely asked me the simple question, why does Blade Runner suck? So I have to answer them. It came in by a chat.
I had to go double check. Really? Okay, true. They did ask.
Like I've watched it 2.5 times in my life, and every single time.
2.5 times.
Yeah, I couldn't even make it through that last time. Every single time I sit down, the first time I was like, okay, it takes a little while to get into. I can do that. Let's just let it do its thing. And I let it do its thing, and then it gets to the end, and I literally was like, what the fuck was that? So then I was like, all right, listen, I'm clearly too immature to get this. I watched it again, 4 years later. What the fuck was I was like this time I was like actively.
You know what?
I'm like, all right, listen.
That's the thing. This is the thing. This is the kind of thing I wish we could watch a movie together, because like we would sit down and we could watch Blade Runner. You would get through it, and I think you would.
Watching Blade Runner.
No, because I would be talking over you. Like, hold on. I'd be like, oh, and let me tell you about this.
The movie.
It's not about the movie. It's about our interactions talking about the movie. It's a commentary. You don't watch it to watch.
Very in love with itself.
Commentaries.
Thank you, Rez.
Commentaries aren't for watching the movie. They're for watching after, when you've already seen the movie a few times. You understand the movie and its premise, and you want to know more about how it's made. And,
it's a better book than movie, and not even like a Jurassic Park is a better book than a movie, but it's literally don't even. I don't know. Actually, I do not know which version of the movie I watched, but I thought literally the only difference between the ultimate cut and everything else is literally just the end, where there's slightly different pieces.
Sorry.
If he is or if he isn't a robot.
That discourse is only brought about with the final cut and the director's cut, because those were added scenes. The theatrical cut, which has this god awful voiceover narration that just makes Harrison Ford sound fucking bored and about to fall asleep at the microphone.
Well, I wonder why. It's probably because he had to rewatch Blade Runner.
No, it's because he was forced to do this over narration that was unnecessary at the beginning. That's much more subtle, and there's there's only 2 or 3 things in the theatrical version. So it's that whole came out later, because I think he always intended to make that and he always intended people to just decide what they wanted, whether it means one thing or the other. But he got tired of people asking, so he just gave a definitive answer finally, which was that he is. I like the movie a lot. I think it's got a lot to say about humanity, and
yeah, listen, it does. But
Jesus
you know
Christ.
what also sucks? Humanity. So no doubt that a movie about humanity would also be trash. Oh, that's a big opinion. Oh, that's out there on the world forever now.
oh boy.
I'm sorry, Elise. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're gonna nail yourself to me and just punch me in the face. I could feel it happening already.
Why are you like this?
I'm sorry. I'll stop. A little.
Why do you have to? Why do you?
I'm gonna walk back.
Why are you the way you are? Oh, Blade Runner, not Blade. Yes, I saw Blade. I saw Blade Trinity actually, just the other day, because I'm on a Discord server, PH16, and they're doing a vampire Halloween, and every day at 8:30 p.m. Pacific, they're doing a vampire movie. Tonight is. I have it added my calendar.
Is it Dracula 3000?
No, Daybreakers is tonight. From Dusk Till Dawn is tomorrow. Thirst is on Saturday. I will miss Thirst. I'm probably going to miss Thirst, which is sad because I have Thirst on Blu-ray, but I wanted to watch Thirst because
That's a great name for a
But Saturday I have my D&D game, my second session of that game.
Well, I didn't know you were doing D&D.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna miss the 10th of the Transfiguration, which is a bummer 'cause I really love that movie. And then on Monday they're doing Dracula Dead and Loving It, so I can finally reappraise that movie. Bram Stoker's Dracula is happening on Wednesday. Oh, they're doing a roast of Twilight on one of the days also, which I can't wait for. It's been great. And actually, I want to see if I can weave my way into that.
I read a very quick thing about Star Trek the other day, and it sounds like all the good stuff that came out of Star Trek was because they got rid of Gene Roddenberry, and that just it makes me hurt, but also I'm like, yeah, that doesn't also surprise me one little bit.
Okay.
We're talking. So, Rez says that they're also a Star Trek fan. So that's why they can take the dragged out storytelling. And I love Star Trek movies. I don't like the first Star Trek movie, which is the one that Gene Roddenberry was very involved with. And then they're like, LOL, no, get out of here. You don't know what you're doing.
You know, they say you shouldn't punch down. Does that mean we shouldn't do hilarious riffs of like bad movies because you're punching down?
Ooh, that's a good point. I would say no because they still had a ton of money to make that.
Not necessarily. That's not true at all.
That's fine. Listen, the first Star Trek movie isn't actually
not terrible. Those movies. I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about movies in general.
I don't like.
I wasn't talking about Star Trek. I'm talking about in general. Like,
no, sorry, I'm having a silly conversation with Rez. I apologize. The first Star Trek movie, I don't hate it. But it's so like I really don't like Blade Runner. The first Star Trek movie, I'm just like, I'm just not gonna watch.
I feel like turning Twilight into yet another punching bag might be redundant. So.
Yes, it would be. You should
not to criticize my friends from having fun. They should do if they want. Don't get me wrong.
I think it would be more interesting to turn a beloved movie into a punching bag instead. And this is not for me to beat up on Blade Runner, but like a different movie.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Joss!
A different movie that like everyone's like a very divisive kind of movie like that though.
You know what? At the same time, they're not funny. Those movies. I think the whole point of making fun of those is they're already funny, and you make fun of the parts that aren't funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm bringing back movie gangbang. That's happening. I'm definitely gonna have you on an episode at some point.
Okay. I need you to take like 2 steps back for me, please.
Okay.
What?
I did a show in the past called Movie Gangbang. We would watch bad movies and do live, drunk commentaries. You know,
okay, I'm there.
You know, nothing pre-set up other than we chose the movie that we're gonna watch. I mean, stream and we would just see what fucking happened. And there's some really gold back there. But in the past, I was not a good person, per se. But I had even worse people on the stream, including some people who don't even deserve to see sunlight.
Oh. Like
yeah.
Me? I was on one of your streams back in the day?
No. God, don't say that about my friend. You're a lovely human being. You're a fucking ray of sunshine.
Ask me my opinion about Blade Runner.
Shut up!
I'm sorry. You're trying to be serious.
Oh my god, you're killing the fucking vibe, sis.
No, right. I'd be down for that.
So anyway, we did that show. We were getting kind of ratioed on YouTube because gangbang is kind of like a thing. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna fucking post it. I'm not here to get views. I'm here to have fun.
Yeah. So are you still on YouTube?
Oh yeah, you can just go to youtube.com/skinslip and I'm there. I'm everywhere as /skinslip pretty much, except PlayStation Network and because I forgot my original password. And then my original Reddit account Skinslip, I forgot the password there and didn't have an email linked, so I will never get the password back. I never get that account back. I tried to get it back once just by talking to them. Like, I swear to fuck, I am that person. I'm the only person who ever uses his name. Please merge my accounts. Because there's a lot of activity on Skinslip1, which is who I am on Reddit.
Alright, so I typed in movie gangbang on YouTube, and I'm getting a lot of movies that I don't think you
will not find a single thing on YouTube.
It's actually very scary.
I'm a little
afraid about
the old show because of who was involved. The first guy, the very first thing I had the show The name changed from Movie Gangbang to League of Extraordinary Cinephiles because this guy got fired from his job
Oh, okay.
because he was in a show called Gangbang in it, and it's a drunken commentary, and he said some kind of uncouth shit, you know.
As one does.
So he changed the name so that he could at least, and we stopped using cameras so he can at least use some anonymity and say that's not me, and you can't prove it's me, you know, because you can't see his face. It's just a voice. Someone could have a similar voice, you know. So we did that, but like in the transition there, we had to take all of the old show and put away because
Okay.
it got him fired from his first job. It might get him fired from the second job. I have every episode downloaded. Every episode that is up there's gone. I deleted it. It no longer exists up there. I have all the episodes downloaded. All of it's up on my cloud storage also. Don't worry.
I went to your playlist on YouTube, and you have one playlist that's literally just called "What the Fuck Even," and I just really appreciate you having that.
The move Gangbang when I put it up on YouTube will just be MGB, episode 1, episode 2, whatever.
Okay.
But I mean, we'll call it. It's just movie gangbang. And I can't call gangbang in the Twitch description either. But you know what I mean.
I do. My camera's not working.
Your camera froze, but you can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay,
fine,
cool,
yes.
excellent. All right, so movie gangbang ended and all that stuff, and I've been wanting to bring it back for a long time. The original premise was to get a porn star on every week.
How did that work?
No, we never. We actually got contacted by an agent at one point. Talks kind of fell through. I don't know.
Oh.
Whatever. Jesus, you're just like really broke. Oh, you're back. Okay, good. I was afraid it wouldn't come back at all.
Yeah, I was a little afraid as well.
But yeah, then you just pull up your virtual camera at that point. But yeah. Yeah, so I would love. So, but here's the thing:
that is not a
with the rise of self-made porn stars, essentially, because I think it'd be really cool to have people on to do a non-pornographic thing to promote their pornographic stuff on an adults-only show still. So I actually kind of want to revive Gangbang. I want most of the three like me and my friend Stout, man, and then we're gonna have a guest, which is a guest riffer that we like you or someone I know, and then we want to have a guest who is the person who's like it's to promote their promote their shit.
Leash, do you have a Ninja Turtle in your background, or is that just Slimer?
That?
My chat's.
That's
asking.
Slimer.
I think that's what they're. I think that's what they.
That's
they
Slimer.
were asking about.
The Slimer statue.
I didn't realize that you had a Slimer statue until just now either.
Yeah,
So
there was a Blu-ray, a Ghostbusters Blu-ray set that came with the statue and a Digibook, and I bought it because it was like accidentally listed on Turner Classic Movies website for super cheap back when they had their own website. I think they still do. I haven't. Anyway, it just happened to get put up there, and then they honored it and shipped it to me for like $30, and it was supposed to be $130 or whatever at the time. So I got Ghostbusters and Digibook, which is on my shelf. The box for this is in my closet, and just have Slimer there. I actually have a little Ghostbusters theme going on here. I have a Slimer mask, a Stay Puft mask, behind some of those other things that have. I have an Ecto 1 from Hot Wheels, and then I have this cartoony Ecto 1, and then I have a Slimer pop vinyl, I think. Slimer vinyl figure of some sort. And then I've got a couple other like Ghostbusters things here. I actually stopped buying Ghostbusters things because I had too many Ghostbusters things.
Too much.
I'm just like I love Ghostbusters, but I don't need to focus that much of my fandom display on one property. It's like it's a good movie and I love it, but it's not like it. Like I watch Evil Dead more than I watch Ghostbusters, and I only have one Evil Dead thing.
We're doing the scavenger hunt of your room now. We think it's actually it's on your right in the background.
This is this, by the way, the only Evil Dead thing I have. The Book of the Dead.
Oh, yeah, it's the Necronomicon, right?
Yeah. Okay, where am I? Which shelf? A, B, C, D.
Looks like Leo behind you on their right.
B, C, D. Which quadrant?
It might even be on the other. Like, do you have anything on?
I'm asking the person in your chat. What do they say?
I know. It says
A.
right beside them.
B, C, D.
I think it may be even farther over. I don't know. In front of you.
That's
This
this.
on the yes.
Yes, this is my cat's blanket.
Is that any of the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, that's Leonardo. This is
Hey, see there you go. You are correct.
Nickelodeon era. Yeah. But I got it for the cat. Because this is a tub of Blu-rays. I thought you were talking about something on the shelf. Like, oh, you mean this?
Too. I'm sorry. I was the one.
Fuck, I was getting annoyed. Like, just say a quadrant already.
I apologize.
Anyway, so this is a tub of Blu-rays. It's actually 2 tubs of
10
Blu-rays.
points to res.
And she kept laying on it, so I was like, well, I should make it like at least a little bit more comfortable. So
yeah, exactly.
I put this blanket that I had in the closet that was she was already laying on here. So she claimed to pile my soft goods in the closet as her pile to sleep on. So
well, listen.
And all I say is, all right.
Are great to sleep on. I would definitely join you on one of your fancy shows.
In the future, me and Stout gotta get out first.
I think that maybe it was me, but nothing popped up. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Though it did not show up on my screen, which means that my thing's broken. Ooh, is it broken? No, it's not. I just don't have the alerts in the front because I added my camera. God. Come on, Jocelyn. Doing an unprofessional show here.
Oh
boy. Just go ahead and rearrange my entire stream on stream again. That was fun. You got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we do.
What topics do you want to dive into in the last 10 minutes?
How do you want to make me rant next? Oh shit, my dinner ready? Oh no, okay. Is it Friday or Thursday?
It's Thursday.
I have girls messaging me. Hold on.
Oh, girls, eh?
Look.
Sorry. I apologize.
Look. Everyone's a friend until they tell me otherwise, because I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just leave it at that.
You be very direct with me, s'il vous plaît.
That's it, you know? Everyone's friends until they tell me otherwise, because I refuse to get crushed again, so.
I don't blame you.
I'm having fun, and that's all that fucking matters to me. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm looking at the wrong stream. I'm looking at my fucking... look. Oh, well, alright. Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
That would be one of said cuties I was talking to, yes.
Oh, hey. How you doing, said cutie? I'm sorry if I know
I thought
you
just friends, yeah.
Twitter.
You know, but yeah, no, I'm just having fun meeting new friends and making new friends and
That's good.
watching movies with some of those peoples.
How dare you watch movies?
I've connected with some like 3 or 4 new people recently.
Cool.
It's been interesting. One of them we were like messaging for like 2 months, just back and forth. But and it was like, my dearest Clara, that's not her name. My dearest Clara, I do declare. It was like long fucking, and I love it. I love it because it was like, that meant she took time to send a message to me.
This is true.
And that was like immediately like, oh, this person definitely thinks I'm cool enough and wants to show me that they want to be friends with me. So I became friends with them immediately because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be friends with them because that's how anything starts for me. It's friends. Rarely gets out of friends. That's fine. I like friends. Friends is good. Look, friends. I'm gonna have cuddle partners. There'll be some lovers. Maybe someday I'll get an actual partner, but we're good. I'm good for now.
Good. I'm glad. That you're kind of in an okay spot.
I'm trying to be.
Are you feeling better? Just physically?
Oh, sorry. I was going off your username. That's why I called you that. Okay, sorry. She said her name is Becca. I just after the username, I just just. Apologies.
A likely story.
I will throttle you through this computer.
You're gonna throttle me over that and not over the fact that I said Blade Runner sucks.
No, it's just adding. It's just adding to your death. Anyway,
Oh,
what were
you're
we
such a
talking
big
about?
dick.
No, yeah, I'm
I
having
was asking
fun.
you.
Having fun making friends, making good
Good.
connections and stuff.
I really like how easy you are able to make friends.
Keeping them is a
Like
problem
online.
for me. Cause
Because
like, here's the
we've been
thing.
friends for
Here's the thing.
a little more than 14 months.
Here's the thing. When for me, it's like if friends are not everyone views friends are relationships, but not everyone thinks that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. True,
And
true.
when you treat friendships like relationships in the sense of you put time and effort into them willingly, people tend to stick around.
That's
So
very
like,
true.
and so if I put time and effort in somebody and they show no effort back to me, I just eventually get tired.
Yeah.
I run out of steam, and then they're just someone I talk to occasionally on Twitter. But when they they message back. Sometimes like I'll be depressed, and I won't message for a few days, and like
Yeah.
sometimes they message. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, like, and that means a lot. I'm not saying people have to message me when I'm sad. I'm just saying like, it's like those kind of things like. Unexpectedly, they would message me and say, how's it going? It doesn't have to be daily. It's nice when it's daily. I like attention. I'm not ashamed of it.
Says the person streaming on.
I don't have a praise kink. Shut up.
Who's the good demi girl?
Shut up!
Yes, you
Shut
are.
up! Shut
Yes,
up!
you
Shut up!
are.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No, it's not okay.
That's it. That's the only kink shaming I'm doing on this stream.
Hey, Michael, welcome back.
Welcome back to that, Michael.
I used a few different names clarifying. Okay, you want to be called Becca here? Excellent, no problem, Becca. I was just explaining. I was like, I just used the name that was there. I'm sorry. That was all. But no. Oh yeah. So I was talking about the person I've been watching movies with them. They
Yeah.
do a thing on Twitter called Horror and Hot Chocolate, and like but we were talking for months just back and forth of like, here's a long ass message, and like I would give her messages back same length, because I respect that a lot, and try and she's really connected, good friends.
Nice.
I mean,
I'm glad.
I really like her as a friend. She's pretty cool. She's very good at complimenting me and turning into a giant blush puddle, so it's kind of funny. It's pretty funny, and she thinks she's just trying to be nice, but it's just like, oh god, the compliment. So her compliment game is very good. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Listen, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah,
That's all there is to it.
But yeah, she's a real nice lady. Having fun watching
Good.
movies with her.
Good. I'm glad
And then-
that
Yeah.
you found someone that will
found a lot
not
of
only
people.
watch movies with you,
Fucking-
but also take it seriously
I
enough.
don't have enough people in my life who just like want to watch movies with me constantly. So I have
This
a
is-
schedule. On Tuesday I alternate between Megan and Kristen.
Yeah.
Because they only
Okay.
their speed of human connections every other week, and that's fine. Not everybody can do it every week, right? Work, other social obligations, no judge. Just saying. So, like I just did on Tuesday, Megan, we had movie night. I did The Creeping Flesh with her. And I meet at different levels of interaction with people. So, like, Megan, we only do text message. A lot of other people I hang out with, we do video chat. Last night, for Psycho, we did voice chat. I meet people at whatever level.
That's perfect.
And I respect people. Like, people are shy, or maybe they're dysphoric, and they don't have time to make themselves feel like they could be presentable. I fucking
Know
get
about
that
that
shit.
one.
Yeah, I know about that one too.
That's what you do.
But yeah, I'm constantly trying. I have many days of the week and hours of the day that need to be filled, so I'm still trying to find like more
Yeah.
like slots.
awesome.
I'm trying to fill more slots. I'm trying to say without trying to sound sexual.
Hey, how you doing?
Shut up. Yeah,
Sorry.
I just I genuinely like having friends, and then like maybe if I get enough friends, I could have like an Elise convention, and everyone can just show up to my convention. It's my birthday. Elise Con.
That's an interesting idea. I like that as a birthday party theme.
Elise Con, and everyone shows up to my birthday, and
Oh
it's
my
in
gosh.
Las Vegas or something, somewhere
Okay,
central.
But if you do this, you do know that we are all gonna have to come in Elise cosplay.
No,
and
no,
have
no,
the
no.
best,
It's not.
like,
But
best
we should have.
lookalike.
But we should have at least cosplay a contest. That is a good
I
idea,
am-
though.
I am 100% here for this idea. When this gets going,
So-
let me know.
See, I don't want a cult. I just want a legion of very close friends. snuggle buddies,
That's
lovers, partner, etc.
very. You're verging on
Etc.
cult
peoples.
there. Just a
No,
little
no.
bit.
I want people to willingly worship me. There's a difference. I don't.
Sure.
No unhealthy relationship dynamics. No, thank you.
Okay. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You can listen. I think we all secretly a little bit. I think everyone wants a little bit of a cult all to themselves.
No, I really don't want to control people like that. I really don't. I get no joy in controlling people like that. It's not an aspect of that I'm not interested in.
Hear me out.
For me, see, I'm the kind of person. Hear me. My worldview. I want my view and bedroom in the world is I want to give pleasure. I want people to, so I want people to know that I'm anyway. Pleasure's paramount. I like giving pleasure to people, be it social or sexual or emotional.
Okay, but let's say you were
Like how deep we got here for the last 10 minutes. We're over time
in
now.
a cult. Okay, you're the cult leader, and like
I don't want to be this.
you get ultimate say. So that means you don't have to force your opinions on.
My
cult
first decree is
members
don't
about-
fucking worship me. I'm not a god.
about movies, but you can be like, listen, here's how you have to watch movies. You telling me that
That's
if
antithetical. That's antithetical to my entire existence. I don't tell people how to watch movies.
Are you telling me though, like if you were like Jocelyn and needed to go into Blade Runner thinking this, you wouldn't be like, thank Christ, thank you for having an open mind
No.
about this movie for once?
No, it's up to you to do that. That's not my business.
Excellent. Someone clip that. I'm gonna play that every
I-
single time. You get angry at me for how I watch movies.
Shut up. I can't. It's antithetical to what I want to do in the world. I'll look at.
That's good. That is good.
Like
that
I
you
was
don't
laying.
have
Like I
to
said,
talk.
I posted on Twitter the other day. Like I was laying in bed and I was just like, I'm not a great person. I'm doing reflective thoughts and I'm just like, because I was high as fucking giraffe pussy, right? And so, which by the way, it's a scientific.
What is saying?
Oh, it's because scientifically it's the tallest pussy on planet Earth. Because everyone thinks like giraffe, they think horse with long neck, but no, they got long ass like 10-foot tall legs too. So it's literally the highest pussy, biologically speaking, from the ground to the vagina.
Yeah.
So when I say high as giraffe pussy, I mean like the tallest pussy. I'm very high.
Yeah. Yeah.
You made me lose track. What was I talking about?
You were on Twitter.
Oh,
Highest giraffe.
right. I was talking about how in the past I had highest giraffe pussy back in the past. So I was talking about the past, like early on when I started like doing cannabis, and I was literally just laying there and thinking, why do people like me? Because I was a dick. I was controlling. I was manipulative. I was capricious with my emotions. I was not help because I was repeating learned traits that were given to me by the people who spawned me, right?
Yes.
And so I looked back at myself and I was like, I've exercised 2 people from our friends group for being abusive. What makes me any better? And I said, what happens if I die today? What are people going to think about me? 5 people are going to say they loved me. That's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
I need the world to say they loved me.
No, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough because it means I have not put enough love and joy into this world. And what kind of person? How can I just don't understand. Like, you got one fucking shot at this. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's incarnation. I don't know what the fuck I believe, but like, maybe you only have one shot at this. So, what kind of impact do you want to leave? And I want as many people as I can get to say, Elise was one of the most loving, caring people I've ever known. She would give you her shirt off her back. She would do anything for you. And so I took the conscious effort with copious amounts of weed, with ruthless introspection, and I rebuilt who I was from the ground up. And so, like, not trying to blow my own horn, but I'm gonna toot my own horn. You can do it too. There you go. You're welcome. Anybody can do it. I needed serious therapy. I still need therapy. I mean, I was in therapy, and then my therapist left, and the current therapist, I'm waiting for the new therapist to come in. The other therapist I'm not a fan of. She's kind of a dick. And the other guy keeps wanting to hypnotize me. I'm like, will you stop trying to hypnotize me?
That's really weird.
He literally keeps offering to hypnotize. I'm like, no, I don't want to do your fucking hypnotism, dude. Absolutely not.
Really weird.
Absolutely, positively not.
That seems if
Suspect.
I were to be,
Suspect.
you know,
This is a man telling me this.
Like with the kids. That's kind of sus.
I did not trust him for a single fucking second. I have a real problem trusting men. That's trauma related, but like,
I agree.
Anyway, we should probably go because my dinner's ready. So.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone.
I got real fucking deep at the end.
For coming out today. Rez1198, thank you so much for the follow. You know I appreciate it, and thank you for participating in chat. Elise, thank you for talking to me and letting me
I love you, Jocelyn.
Blade Runner for 45 minutes today.
Did you hear me?
I love you too.
Okay, there you go. Excellent.
And until next time, y'all, please stay safe, stay healthy, and I love you.
What she said. Bye, everybody. I am gonna go take eat some yummy dinner and take some pain meds, and then fall asleep in my chair texting cute girls. Bye.